Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ray's Gaming Universe. I'm here with some ESPN NFL 2K5, and in this video, I'm going to show you the weekly preparation for setting things up to get your team better week by week. Uh, this is the stencil that I use mainly, but you can slightly change things as you like. But I'm going to show you what I mean by that. But first of all, in order to get the weekly preparation, you have to go to franchise options, and you see where it says weekly preparation. You have to turn that on. And then when you go to the schedule and you want to push start to play the game, but if you have weekly preparation on, it's going to say prepare for this game, and you want to go down and click yes. And then you go to the scouting and opponent matchup. It seems like it's a push. That means we're both even on offense in those categories on pass offense, rush offense, pass defense, and rush defense. So this is going to be a decent matchup coming up. This is with the updated rosters. Like I said, this is NFL 2K22, but it's on ESPN NFL 2K5 with the updated rosters. So then you go to your opponent analyst, and then it says we must find a way to improve our coverage or we are in trouble. And as you can see, Tyler Lockett is 91 overall and DK Metcalf is 92 overall. Kevin Byers is a free safety, but you don't want a free safety on your wide receiver, even though Kevin Byers is 93 overall. But Janoris Jenkins only at 82 overall. And our defensive line gotta get some pressure on Russell Wilson. So it's funny that they didn't say that, and then you go to rush offense, and then it says Jay Brown is a weak link against the run. Get him ready to pursue and hit. So that's what we want to work on. I kind of try to do these things to help my team. And it says our pass protection will be stretched to its limits. Let's coach them up. So as you can see, the offensive line versus their defensive line is even at 83 overall. But Julio Jones going to have to find a way to get open. And he got A.J. Brown at 94 overall. So we got the wide receivers to get open against their secondary. If they're going to have a killer Witherspoon and Jamal Adams, a strong safety on Julio Jones, we'll take that matchup all day. But it says we got to get the pass protection ready, so that's what we'll work on. And it says Derrick Henry could be an asset, but we have to spend time with them to get results. So that's what we want to do, guys. We want to work on our coverage, Jalen Brown, and pass protection, and Derrick Henry. And you can look at the primetime players. As you can see, Chris Carson is their star running back in the run offense. He doesn't have any yards yet. I guess he hasn't played a game yet. They were off week 1. I never seen that. No, they didn't even play. I wonder why they didn't play. They probably got injured in preseason. I'm not sure, but Bobby Wagner has 11 tackles, so you got to watch out for him against the rushing defense. Passing defense, Jamal Adams, we know about him. Injury reports, Deshaun Kaiser still out. They don't have any injuries on their team, so I don't know. So we won our last game. So when you play a game, you can go to coaching. You can do a press conference, and then since we dominated against our opponent, which was the Cardinals, I'm happy with the general mood. And yes, we'll take game questions. We'll discuss the team. And address rumors. And I'm going to let anybody requested talk. And then at the team meeting, I'm going to be happy. And I'm going to discuss key moments of last game. I'm going to hand out a game ball. I think Anthony Fursker gets one. and I can't remember the defensive player that got it, but he gets one. I can actually find out, but I'll show you that how to do that after I go through the weekly preparation. So then evaluate performance. Yeah, we're going to evaluate performance, and we're going to stay motivated. I'm going to motivate the team for the next opponent. So that's how we're going to do that. So you always want to and then you're going to want to go to coaches and front alignment. I do front alignments right here because we want to give Derrick Henry the proper blocking to get the edge, and we also want to have pursuit. So we want to teach our coaches to teach our team the soft spots in their run defense. And here I'm gonna put blitz packages because they said we need to work on our pass protection. So, and then route combinations is definitely one we want to work on. Pass protection and blocking schemes. Blocking schemes is how they create lanes for the running game, and we want to work on hitting those gaps with Jaylen Brown. I think it's Jaylen Brown. But they said Jay Brown is a weak link against the run, so getting ready to pursue the run. So we want to account for that. So those are things that we got to watch out for Seattle. Nothing really is perfect, but we just want to do what the coaches, what the analysis say. So we want to give our QB a chance at some coverage film. And as you can see, I'm doing fronts. This is blocking film for the defense, for the offensive lineman. Wide receivers are doing shuttle runs. Now I'm going to go ahead and edit this, and I'm going to put that on 1, and do more shuttle runs with the halfbacks, because we want to get a halfback some speed, because we know Derrick Henry can break tackles, but we want to put some more speed on him. We got coverage for the cornerbacks. That's the most you can do is 3. And I think Jay Brown is an inside linebacker. So we're gonna go ahead and bump this up to 3 for running schemes. This is just film blocking schemes for the linebacker. And then on Tuesday, what we're going to do is we're going to do some route progressions with the QB. We want to keep even though they're not a focal point, you still want to work on them, or else they will regress if you have weekly preparation on. So you kind of got to coach everybody. Weights, hamstrings, and quads. You want your halfbacks to break out or wrap up tackles. I'm going to go ahead and edit this to 1, and inside linebacker pattern recognition. I think I'm going to put this on. I'm worried about the wide receivers more than I'm worried about the running back, but even though I got 2 sets on tackling and stripping, so they said pursuit and hit, so that's 1. So on this day, I'm going to work on tackling with the inside linebacker. And I need some pass protection here for the offensive line, just because it said pass protection. And usually I don't have so much on other things, where I will put more pass protection and on the offensive line, but I guess I could take 1 off of here. But then I have to find out who's the weakest link. I know it's not the center. The guards are okay. The tackles are okay. I think I'm going to go with guards. I'm going to put those 2 hours on pass protection on the guards. Only because I don't need to work on Tannehill so much. Didn't say I had to work on it so much. So I'm just working on the focal point here. And then Wednesday, I got the gauntlet. I got 2 on the halfbacks. I'm going to change this hand positioning with the wide receivers to 1. And then going to go to cornerbacks. Like I said, I'm worried about the cornerbacks more than I'm worried about the run game. Let's see. Like I said, I'm going to do route progressions to 1. And then go to inside linebacker. It says it's a pursuit drill, so I'm working on pursuit drill. So I put 3 on there. And pass protection. Just because it said pass protection is a thing. Like I said, you can fluctuate on what you think you should do on your own, but I kind of like to work on the analysis a little bit with things that need to be worked on. I got the gauntlet. That's breaking tackles. Like I'll show you what the gauntlet does. The gauntlet, run through the gauntlet to toughen those boys up, break more tackles, learn how to secure the ball, and build overall strength. So yeah, that's what we want right there. So that's what I'm working with there. I did some shuttle runs with the halfbacks to get speed and agility. So I'm kind of balancing it out. And then on my Thursdays, what I do is that's when I do my full drills. So I got 7 on 7 working on 1 with no pads on Thursday. And then three sets of full drills for the first team, 3 sets of full drills for the second team, and then 1 set of full drills for the third team. And then I do the same thing for Friday. Like I said, 1 for 7 on 7. That gets all your starters and your star players some action just with those guys. And then once again, the 3 sets for the first team, which you're gonna get your starters and plus your role players. And then for your second stringer is gonna get 3 because they're gonna come in and you want them to play. You want depth. And third string, just in case somebody gets injured and somebody has to step up, you don't want those guys slouching. So you got to give them a little bit of practice just to gain momentum. And then all you got to do is push start to proceed with the preparation. And then it's going to be training players, assessing results. Now, you're going to see an increase in different category and different positions depending on what you put most of the practice on. So that's what you see right there. You see the cornerbacks. You see how much that went up from for that green spot. That's how much it went up from doing all those coverages. And middle linebacker went up that much. Everybody went up a little bit except for free safety. There's a red spot in free safety, so I want to know what happened. So usually I go to injuries. There was no injuries, but as you can see, Tannehill moved up 2 spots, 2 overall. And then so did Derrick Henry, but he's got 1 breaking tackle and 1 speed, 2 catch. Then he gets some secure ball. Got 2 on secure ball, so we don't want him fumbling because he could fumble. And then got blasting game with some blocking, because we worked on some run blocking with him. And he's also got pass blocking because they just gave it to him because he's working on blocking. But the focal point, you want to work on the focal point. Then Julio Jones went up 3 overall. A.J. Brown went up 2 overall. Josh Reynolds went up 3 overall. Cameron Baston didn't go up no overall, but as you can see, he's getting better at certain things. He lost agility and strength. And Dexter Rogers. and so on. So just it's Jeff Swain went up one overall. This dude, Anthony Fursker out of Harvard, is a beast. This dude balls out. He had 3 touchdowns last game. Aaron Brewer. He's a defense. We could actually run 2 tight end sets. And then the centers, you see that it went up 3 in run blocking and pass blocking. That's what you want. It went up 3 in pass blocking and run blocking for the guards. Went up 3 for pass blocking and run blocking for the tackles. Now these overalls that's going up is not for forever, so it's just for the week. You know, if you got a good practice, you got a good practice. This dude Kayvon Tart out of San Jose State got a sack last game. And then Jerry Simmons, defensive end, he's 91 overall, 2-year pro out of Tennessee. He's 91 overall right now. He went up 2 in pass rush, 2 in run coverage, and 2 in tackling, so that's good. Identical Autry. But let's look at that. Let's see, Bud Dupree out there. These guys are going up in overalls, even though they're low rated, but they got like Monty Rice. He's got 87 tackling. His run coverage is 75. His pass rush is 71. But you want him to have run coverage. You know what I'm saying? So 78 speed, that's not good. But Dupree's only 76 speed. But yeah, Rashaan Evans. There he is. Jayon Brown. He's a weak link, but he's 77 overall, but he's got 91 tackling. But let's see, his run coverage 85. So we had to work on his run coverage because he was only 82, so he went up 3 to 85. So that's good. And then he got some tackling from 89 to 91. And then Rashaan Evans, 75 overall. So yeah, these guys going up in overalls. That's what you want in the categories. And then cornerbacks, Janoris Jenkins went up 5 overalls from 82 to 87. It went from 87 coverage to 91 coverage, 85 speed to 86 speed. Tackling went from 70 to 74. So that's good. And then Caleb Farley went up 3 overall. He went from 76 to 80 overall coverage. Speed from 95 to 96, and he's a rookie, man. Caleb Farley, man, this dude's going to be a beast. We're going to try to hold on to him for a long time. He might get re-signed when his contract is over. And this dude, Breon Borders, got an interception for me last game. And I was really happy about that. So he's going up in coverage. Now, one thing I don't know how to do is get these safeties to improve on anything. I work with them, but they don't do nothing. They went up in leadership. Let's see. Consistency, let's see. Yeah, see, there's nothing I can do to work on those guys to get them going. Kevin Byard went down 1. That's the only thing I don't know how to do is get the safeties to do anything. The punter, the kickers they did what they had to do, and they're going up. And yeah, Brett Kern. So, like I said, if you want to see who to give our game balls to, go to ESPN.com and go to email inbox, and then you're gonna see something in here that says week. It's going to have week, whatever week it is, results, and it's going to have the score. And it says the owner's going to say a solid win, keep it up, and maybe we'll make some noise this season. their defensive coordinator is going to be up for weeks after that aerial onslaught. Here's a list of our top offense and defense performers. And then you look at Anthony Firser. He had 4 catches for 145 yards. He also had 3 touchdowns. I don't know why it doesn't say that. That's important that he had 3 touchdowns, but he had 3 touchdowns. And then Breon Borders had 6 tackles and 1 interception. Like I said, he's like the 3rd string cornerback on our team. Or maybe 4th string. Yeah, he's the 4th string because we have Josh Reynolds, Caleb Farley, and then we have our starter. I just talked to him. Man, I forgot who our starting cornerback is. Janoris Jenkins. Yeah, Janoris Jenkins. Yeah. Yeah, but that's how you do the weekly preparation, guys, and then you can always go back before the game starts. You could go view prep results again, and then go to Saturday and